Daughter of God, you have been in a kind of invisible cocoon, protecting you from certain worldly influences. This is because you hold heavenly keys inside of you that needed to be protected. This is why you struggle to fit in. Your appointed time to thrive is here now. The world's way is not your way. You have been protected from the fear-based ways, because you are here to lead with love. The world has been built with an unseen architecture of fear and control, and you were never meant to fit into that. You are here to live in Christ's architecture, built with love and a pure heart. It may have felt so dark and lonely inside of that cocoon. You may have become depressed and confused. Doors that have seemed so easy for others to open may have closed in your face, no matter how hard you tried. You may have doubted yourself. When you hold heavenly keys inside of you, God has a way of protecting you from the things that would diminish those keys. The heavenly keys you hold inside of you are to unlock the new heaven and the new earth, and there is a divine timing to this. Your time is coming soon, when everything will begin to make sense, and it begins in the realization of your true identity as a daughter of God first and foremost. You were never rejected, you were chosen. You didn't fail, your true purpose just hadn't begun yet. God often hides his daughters, cocoons them, until they are ready to see themselves as their true self, full of the light of Christ. Until they are able to see themselves not through the world's eyes, but through the eyes of God. When the daughter of God is able to come eye to eye and heart to heart with Jesus, he begins to show her who she really is. Underneath the worldly rejection, underneath the confusion and self-doubt. The daughter of God will often go through seasons of self-doubt because she will not be accepted by the old world, and for a while she won't understand why. She will often internalize that as a belief of rejection and low self-worth. God knows she is strong enough to get through this, and God never wanted her worth to be defined by the outside world. That is the whole point. She not only holds heavenly keys, but also heavenly perspectives, where she is able to see things differently to most. These perspectives won't be understood by those of the world, but God has a greater plan. In God's timing, there is an appointed time for the daughter of God to step into her true self-identity, where she walks through life as a daughter of God. This is when her heavenly keys will begin unlocking heavenly doors. This is when things will begin to align, and she will begin to come into harmony with God. It doesn't mean she won't have challenges, but she is empowered. Her heavenly perspectives will begin to be validated, and she will begin to understand her purpose. Daughter of God, the very same cocoon that protected you from the world is the very cloak that gives you entrance to heaven.